Welcome to Lesson 46 of EFT Tapping with the Course in Miracles. You can watch Lesson 1 for a full description of this whole process. So Lesson 46, God is the love in which I forgive. This is an important lesson in that it's one of the handful where you're actually focusing on specific people that come to mind with the process of forgiveness, which is so central to the Course as I understand it. So we will do one of the 5-minute practice periods as part of the tapping, because it lends itself so well to that. And I'll just have to do my best to pace it in a way that feels right. Of course, when you do it on your own, you may do the first part longer, you may do the second part longer. But let's do this together, shall we? So for the setup statement, we will take the concept as the lesson suggests. So even though I have some forgiveness to do, even though God does not forgive, because he never condemns, I've done some condemning. But I choose to accept myself and to practice this lesson today. God is the love in which I forgive. Even though I have done some condemning, I have appeared to be separated from God. And so I could stand to do some forgiveness. And I choose to honor myself anyway, and to take on this lesson for today. Even though I have some forgiveness to do, because I have seen myself as separate and judged others, but I choose to release myself from this illusion and all the seeming others. Through this practice today, God is the love in which I forgive. Okay, now just tap through the points. God is the love in which I forgive. Close your eyes. God is the love in which I forgive. Keep tapping and say, who have I not forgiven? It does not matter how much, how small or big the grievance is. I have forgiven them entirely or not at all. And now repeating after me, filling in the name where I say blank, allowing those people to come to mind. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. Anyone you do not like is a suitable subject. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. God is the love in which I forgive you, blank. And I'm going to move on. If you have more people coming up, you can always just pause it there and then unpause. So, God is the love in which I forgive myself. Repeating it one more time. God is the love in which I forgive myself. And now we devote the rest of the practice period to adding related ideas, such as, and you can repeat these after me while you keep tapping, God is the love in which I love myself. God is the love in which I am blessed. And wide variations are okay. So we can keep tapping and read the other examples given. I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. I have already been forgiven. No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. There is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. And now just keep tapping and allow related ideas to come to you and repeat them out loud or to yourself as you like. Every once in a while, I'll say the idea. Between that and the tapping, it can help, at least for me, prevent from wandering away. God is the love in which I forgive. God is the love in which I forgive myself. Allowing related ideas to come. God is the love in which I forgive. If any new people have come to mind, you can always go back to God is the love in which I forgive you and say their name. God is the love in which I forgive. Just allowing a couple more related ideas to come to mind. And concluding the practice period here with one more, God is the love in which I forgive. And open your eyes and keep tapping. And I'm encouraged as much as possible to practice in shorter periods today, in addition to 2 more 5-minute sessions. I can repeat the idea, God is the love in which I forgive, or in a related form. And anytime I become aware today of any kind of negative reaction towards someone present or not, I will say, God is the love in which I forgive you. Okay, take a breath. Yeah, powerful one, right? Let me know your thoughts if you feel resistance, if you find the tapping helps with that forgiveness exercise. I will be coming back to this one myself, as always. I look forward to seeing you on the next lesson, lesson 47. Thanks so much.